In my last video, I briefly mentioned that my Pok3r 60% was all messed up. I simply thought I could desolder all the switches and try to lube them. As inexperienced as I am with desoldering, I ruined it by yanking out switches that weren't completely desoldered and not prepping them with tin. Any normal person would have probably watched a YouTube tutorial before attempting to take apart the third love of their life. Not me. Trial and error, I say. So today, I'll be testing this board out to see what keys still work and exploring what I can do to salvage this. But first, on average, people use 5 gigs of data per month. I thought this was a load of crap until I checked out my own usage and realized I average around 5 gigs of LTE, while most of the time I'm using Wi-Fi data from home or work. I switched to Mint Mobile and my monthly bill with T-Mobile was $65 and is now only $15 per month. Mint Mobile uses the same network as T-Mobile. Looking for the same premium network at a fraction of the cost? Use my referral link below to get your first month free. No commitments or contracts. Check it out. A quick note. I will be giving away this GMMK compact keyboard with bronze speed switches and pudding caps. Subscribe so you don't miss out on the giveaway. Okay, first you're going to want to open up a keyboard tester in your web browser, which I'll have linked below. Alternatively, you can just open up a notepad. Plug in your PCB like you were plugging in your keyboard. Grab something pointy and conductive like a paperclip. Small screwdriver or metal tweezers will work too. Then just touch the 2 holes that you would normally be placing the switch prongs onto. When keys register, you should hear a click and keys will light up. So as you can see, my entire top row is finished, and a very important gaming key is lost. So here's the full layout of how many keys still work and how many are completely gone. The D is... I might have been able to salvage this, but now this is nothing more than maybe a cup holder. This PCB is done. I wish I never took it apart. I love the layout of the Pok3r. The absence of any bloat software and inclusion of media keys, all designed so you don't have to lift your palms or travel across the board to reach for a key. A lot of 60% keyboards can do this, but it takes some programming of macros, and I think that's a big reason why folks love the Pok3r, because out of the box you get something fabulous and robust. At this point, all I can do is order another PCB that may fit the Pok3r base. From a certain point of view, this can be considered an upgrade. I can get a board that is hot swappable with RGB, but I'll always feel the heart of the board is gone. Now, I guess I'll use this PCB as a coaster. It's never been easier to get into the keyboard enthusiast world, and soldering is probably not the way to go for most people. I personally enjoy soldering and consider it a hobby skill, but I don't enjoy having permanent switches and the inability to maintain the board more efficiently. This weekend I will be live streaming and lubing up my Holy Panda switches in preparation for my new 60% board build. Finally got all the parts from China, so check me out on Twitch. For these Jade switches, I will be swapping them out on my GMMK. See you then.